Hey guys, what's up? It struck me just now that we did not say hi or bye to Sherbert, who is feeling very lonely. Everybody say hi, Sherbert. Hi, Sherbert. Hi, guys. And we're back with Cinders. My voice has been doing weird things lately, and I can't make the same accents or noises that I was able to. Anyways, all right, let's stop here and talk. Not exactly a hiding place, middle of the town, eh, love? Sure could use some more privacy. I'm not going to give you a chance to escape now, and don't try anything stupid. The captain's right on the other side of the street. Remember that. Fine, you little devil. I'll tell you what I know. Just don't yell if I can't remember all the details. I have short memory. You've heard my question already. What was the message you brought to Camosa? You've heard my question, but I'll say it again anyways. A dashing young gentleman like yourself should have no trouble recalling the last few days. Blazing hell, lassie, you and your Edda's tongue. And he's British again. I remember. Now he's Southern. So I was out in the woods, resting me head on the ground, enjoying the peace and quiet that only nature can bring. Calm shimmer of the lake, away from the wickedness, don't digress, of the city. Sleeping like a brat, I was. Do you often sleep outdoors? Why were you sleeping by the lake? Now that's a mighty good question, isn't it, love? Can't say I know the answer, though. I just woke up there. Old and magical place, the pond in the woods. Me auntie used to tell me stories of. Get back to the topic, will you? But I'm on it. I woke up and heard voices. Thought 'twas just like me auntie's stories, of the fair folk, you know, made of light and wisp. Prettier than the finest ladies they are, but they were no wisps. And what happened then? I hid. What else? This head's still upon this neck, 'cause it knows when it's time to jump into those bushes. You know what I mean. Who were those people? Ah, an excellent question, buddy. My gut tells me you'll love this. 'Twas the noble Captain Perrault, and he was talking to the prince. The prince was talking with Perrault in the woods. It seems a bit strange, doesn't it? What were they talking about? Oh, some posh problems of the rich folk. Too much free time's bad for the head. Our future His Royal Highness kept on whining about wenches of all things. How they're all empty-headed or boring to talk to. The prince was discussing women. That he was. I love how she's smiling as she says that. Very unkingly of him, if you ask me. And foolish, too. Who cares if the bird's dumb or dull? That's not what I want from me wenches. Yes, wonderful. Now get back to the subject, please. What did they speak of? The captain said something about rules, but I didn't hear that part with my head still spinning and the water shimmering so loud. I don't think shimmering makes a noise. Don't know what they meant, but the prince was mighty happy and said something about the ball, the grand ball. Got some idea in that royally empty head of his. I heard it's 'cause of them crowns. Very bad for the head. Anyway, there was a new idea that he liked. The grand ball. It doesn't sound familiar. That's the excuse they made up so that the kings and princes can pick their wenches like vegetables in the market. Only regular folk don't crown the cucumbers they bought as queens, and at least not often. So it's a tradition. Yeah, that. They always use that fancy name, if something doesn't make any sense anymore. It's actually pretty smart. Also, for those who don't recall, with the little branch appearing in the right-hand corner, that's because things that they're saying are being said due to past decisions. So what was the prince's new idea? 'Twas about the masks, making all the lassies wear 'em. You mean a masked ball? A masquerade? Ah, didn't know the rich birds were so horrid. I don't think it's because of that. Did he say why the masks were so important to him? It had something to do with the elders, the families, lots of lords and ladies waiting to trade their daughters, and only one prince. Too much competition's bad for business and tempers, so he's trying to dodge accusations of being biased. Clever. Ah, I knew that. Don't know what's wrong with seeing a nice face, though. And what if the bird's got a pimple right between her eyes? Won't notice nothing with masks and such, unless he wants to ogle their curves. Ooh, bit on the nasty side, nobles. Me auntie told me stories, gossip really about the shenanigans going on between them nobles and the palace. Stuff that'd make a confessor blush. All right, I get the picture. A masked ball, you say. Makes a lot of sense, actually. The prince can pretend he's choosing his bride by judging her more subtle qualities, and there's no way of any of the houses accusing him of favoring one over another. And who knows, maybe he isn't really pretending. Perhaps having a choice is what he really wants. Devilishly clever, love. Glad you got the smarts to see through all that. Save me time having to explain it all to you. Uh-huh, I'm so sure. Ball for the noble birds and they all have a chance, no matter how pimply or horrid. Made me think of Carmosa and her pretty lassies. No, not you, the other wenches. I'm at Sisters. Your lovely sisters. Figured the old lady would pay with kingly corn for rumor like that. That's all there is to it. You satisfied, love? My dear friend, this isn't even half the story I wanted to hear. You better get to the more juicy stuff right away. It's all there is to it. I swear on my auntie's pimples. Right, so there is a decision to be made here. We could threaten him, we could appeal to his morals, or focus on the connection with Carmosa. I'm pretty sure this man does not have morals. She has stats, by the way, that we have actually been boosting throughout this game. You cannot see these stats. They're based entirely off of decisions and all of that good stuff. Let's just appeal to his morals. This may seem like a whim to you, but it's not. I'm not the lassie you take me for, and I won't be asking you all these questions if it wasn't necessary. Honestly, do I look like a spoiled brat to you? Do you think I don't know hardship, that I get what I want with no trouble? For Carmosa and my sisters, I'm no better than a servant. Every single day I'm reminded how little I'm worth and how disposable my life is. This is my only chance to prove them wrong. I must know. Lassie. Life ain't peachy for either of us, innit, love? All we have is our smarts. But the old hag is a real demon. She'd claw me eyeballs out. She knew I told one little bird everything. You have nothing to fear from me. Carmosa will never know. Why would I want to tell her anything? I want to know how to break free from her clutches, and her secrets are her biggest weakness. I need your help. Fine. There is one thing. A wee detail. Really, nothing. Really, nothing. I knew this rumor would be a lot for the lady, you know? I know her and know what she's like. So you did work for her before. What did you do? I might have given her a hand earlier with the ball, love, so she could get in. How? The goose and her ducklings weren't exactly invited. The lady asked me to help them, so he got them tickets. Help them how? Oh, let's just say it required a bit of quality craftsmanship. You mean you forged invitations for them? Me? Sure I didn't. Me talents knowing folks with talents of their own. Got them invitations from a friend. Reckon the old lady's bit dim if she thought nobody'd notice she got in with fake papers. But hey, who is me, humble person, to doubt a noble lady and her ways of spending money? And that's how you learned how important the ball was for her. So when you heard about the masquerade, you told her about that as well. As you said, she could get into the ball with the fake papers, but she would risk getting recognized. Not so much if it's a masked ball, and that's why this information was worth so much to her. Ah, see? It's only a wee job, a nil. Only natural this bloke forgot all about it, eh? So this means that she could actually be in deep trouble. Incredible. Carmosa forged a forgery. Ordered a forgery. This could be my chance. Oi, lassie, you even listening? Can I go now? A man can handle only so many stressful events in one day, you realize. This could be my leverage. What? Oh, yes, you can do what you wish. You already helped me a lot. Oh, Carmosa, your secrets really are your greatest weakness. All right, that did not give me the information I think I was hoping for. Can you imagine? And Carmosa withheld that minor detail from all of us. So I think each of those options would have given me different information, and that information is like pivotal for the story ending that I'm shooting for. Who would have thought our friend was such an able business person? He sure gets around. Oh yes, let us concentrate on the aptitude of the unimportant guy. The big problem and potential scandal is not going anywhere anyhow. I'm sorry, Cinders. It's just a big surprise for me, as well as information of some consequence. He's just a vagabond, you see, and everyone recognizes him as one. And I have hired him numerous times, always for some minor and menial tasks, and yet here he is, a sparkling potential criminal mastermind. Who would have— Tobias, concentrate. What is the subject of this conversation? It's not the bum. Will you stop that? Oh, this is hard. Not him then. Very good. See, you can do it if you try hard enough. All right, back to the main point. What do you want to do with this newly acquired information? I have no idea yet. Do you think this could get Carmosa into prison? Is this what you want? I'm not sure yet. I'm just weighing my options. Well, in that case, it definitely could be used against her. But would it suffice? I'm not so sure. Do you think I should try to get her arrested? You should be the one to make this decision. The answer is within your heart, just as it will be you to experience its consequences. Would you succeed? What would happen to the house if you did? Those are just some of the factors you should take into consideration. Take your time to think it over. That actually sounds very wise and not entirely unhelpful. Thank you. I guess I'll go for a walk around the city and think of it. Sounds like a pleasant idea. Would you like some company? Thank you, but I think I'll stick to your advice. Of course. I suppose you deserve some time to yourself, and I guess you're not really into my booty. Sorry, I did not want to intrude. By no means. Thank you for your offer. I just want to take a solitary walk, that's all. Well, if you need any support or just feel like chatting, you know where to find me. I'll be here, waiting, and in love with you, secretly, watching from afar. What? Nothing. Thank you, Tobias. See you soon. Alright, that's about where I wanted to leave off, but let's keep going just a little longer. It's astonishing what a simple walk can do to one's spirits. If I'm going to miss the freedom to do something, then above all else, it's going to be the freedom to wander about whenever I please. Just realized that this has been quiet this whole time. You guys probably haven't heard anything happening in this game. Anyways, let's go ahead and save it off here. These are 2 videos today for you guys, and I hope you're enjoying this. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and post a comment below. I miss comments. There's so few these days. God. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, probably on Friday. I love you all very, very much. See you guys later. Don't forget to say goodbye to Sherbert. Everybody say bye, Sherbert. Bye, Sherbert. Bye, guys. Bye.